Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to take a look and we're going to talk about the first single coin in this series, and that is here, this Peace Dollar 1922. Taking a look at it, you can see that it was minted in Philadelphia, because normally there would be a mint mark right there, but Philadelphia, they actually did not put any kind of mint marks on there. So that's how you can tell where this one was minted. So this one was minted in 1922, which means that there were also about 51 million other peace dollars that were minted at the same time in the same place for that year. 51 million also makes it the largest silver dollar mint in U.S. history. So no other silver dollars for any year were minted in the same quantity as the peace dollar in 1922. That's mainly because it was at first it was coming right after the Morgan dollar, which was incredibly popular. So they had to make a bunch of them. Let's talk a little bit about the history of the peace dollar. So the peace dollar was first minted in 1921, coming off of the year that the Morgan dollar was discontinued. The first one was minted in December of 1921, which means it was only minted for 1 month before 1922, when the large quantities were created. The creator and designer of the peace dollar was Antonio De Franceschi, who worked on a couple other projects that we will get into later. But this one originally was created with the eagle right here, and about a couple months before the final design was created, there was actually, instead of this, the ground that he's standing on was a broken shield, which actually created a lot of publicity and a lot of anger in the public at the time, because a broken sword is a symbol of defeat. So, being true-blooded Americans, we definitely did not want anything showing defeat on any of our currency. So that was removed last second before the minting started in December of 1921. This coin in particular, it contains about 0.77 troy ounces of pure silver. So if you were to melt it down, you would have about $21 of silver value just from this one coin, which means that all of them are worth more than $1. Even though it says $1 on the back, at the time, silver value was low enough that it was economically, I guess you could say, sensible to make the coins out of silver. But obviously that's no more, because the U.S. Mint is not going to make silver coins out of $21 worth of silver. The reason why this coin in particular is so important for my collection, and the reason why I like it so much, is probably just because of the story of how I got it. So, let me go ahead and tell you that the title of this video is definitely not clickbait, because when I was about 15 or 16, I was really into coin collecting, which was quite a while ago. So I've been coin collecting for over 10 years, but when I first got this coin, it was a couple years into me really getting into it, and this story definitely got me more excited about coin collecting. So I was doing things, coin roll hunting. So I would go to the bank and I would get different coin rolls, maybe 50 or 60 rolls at a time, and then I would go through each of them to try to find silver coins. Because of that, I always had thousands and thousands of nickels, quarters, pennies at a time. And to get rid of them, you needed some way to get rid of them. So next to my house there was this bank that had a personal coin counting machine. So it wasn't a Coinstar or anything, any name brand, but they actually did their own counting, and they would end up actually re-rolling them afterwards after you put the coins in the machine. So it was the perfect way to be able to get inside if I wanted to. So one day I went to the banker, the teller, and asked him if we could look inside to see if there was any coins, because I would always ask them if they had silver dollars. And that particular day, the person at the front desk said sure, and he went and got the key from the manager and opened up the coin counter. So if you don't know how a coin counter works, all it does is it just has different sized holes, and if the coin falls through it, it'll go into that bag. So it'll start with the smallest and go on to the biggest. So in the very back, because the silver dollars are the biggest coin, there was a bag with just this coin inside of it. So being 15 and freaking out, I asked the guy if I could have it. He said he had to put it in the system first, but if I came up to the front, maybe he could get that for me. So he pulled the coin out of the bag, brought it up front, and ended up giving me this coin right here for $1. Because of that, I got really into coin collecting, and probably shot off my entire coin counting, I guess you could say, career. Because of that guy, I now have this coin, and it got me really excited. I continued to do coin roll hunting for many years. Probably found quite a few hundred quarters, dimes, but this is the only silver dollar I've ever found while just searching for coins. So like I said before, silver dollars have always been some of the most common and most popular coins that the U.S. has ever had. The Morgan dollar and the Peace dollar are two of the most popular, most recognized coins in all of coin collecting. And that's why it's really exciting when on January 5th of 2021, former President Trump signed the 1921 Silver Dollar Coin Anniversary Act. And this act requires the Secretary of the Treasury to mint and issue $1 silver coins in recognition of the 100th anniversary of the completion of the coinage of the Morgan dollar and the 100th anniversary of the commencement of coinage of the Peace dollar. So the first year that the Peace dollars were minted was in 1921, which makes this year the 100-year anniversary. So we don't know exactly when these coins will be minted, but we do know that sometime in this year we are going to get a 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars that are actually going to be made out of silvers, from what I'm reading. So I'm very excited for that as well, and I'm sure most people are at this point. But that's why this coin right here is definitely one of the most interesting ones that I have, and my favorite. But you know what? I'll tell you what. If you guys learned something, leave a like and hit the subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more of. Starting next week, we're going to be starting a new series in this channel, and I'm excited to show you guys off. Maybe during the week I'll do a preview of the series that's coming up, because I have a few unboxing videos. But let me know what you guys think and hit that subscribe to not miss anything. Thanks. Bye-bye.